Hello Kaiju fans, welcome back to the Kaiju World Order. My name is MM, and y'all remember Monster X, right? He's that skeletal monster from the finale of Godzilla Final Wars that turns into Kaiser Ghidorah for Godzilla's 50th anniversary, and yada yada yada. We haven't seen much of this thing since it debuted. It's popped up in comics and got skipped over for Godzilla Unleashed and the PS4 Godzilla game in favor of Final Wars Gigan. But Monster X has often just been forgotten about, myself included. I've never been a huge fan of Monster X. If you go to Toho Kingdom's Kaiju War Chronicles, you can read some of my old matches, such as Gabara versus Monster X and Gorosaurus versus Monster X. I just kill this thing in the most humiliating ways possible. I just never cared for Monster X. But that aside, Monster X has been announced to be coming back for the anniversary short this year featuring Burning Godzilla 2000. And I'm not going to huff and puff because I think this is perfect for Monster X. I hate the fact that they are trying to get fan money to produce this thing, but at least they are putting the old suits to work. Monster X's suit has been seen here and there on various displays around Japan from 2004 to now. I'm not exactly sure when they started, but I know I've seen pictures of it in hotel lobbies and whatever on display around miniature buildings and other suits for quite some time now. So Monster X's suit has been in perfect condition or near perfect. Will probably get touched up a little bit for the short. And there's no word if we're going to see it turn into Kaiser Ghidorah or not. This is all just very early on announcements. I highly doubt we'll see Kaiser Ghidorah. If the amount of work and effort it goes into operating it seems like it'd be a bit too much for these little shorts that they're making. Seeing Monster X fight Burning Godzilla, or specifically Burning 2000 Godzilla, is going to be a pretty cool thing. I also wasn't a fan of Final Wars Godzilla's design, so that also might hamper my opinions on Monster X. So if they could do something cool with it here, all for it. Can't wait. And speaking of Final Wars Godzilla, I just want to mention real quick, they have just announced a HIYA figure due out Q3 2027, so this thing is way out there. And yeah, I have enough Final Wars Gojis. I'm not really hyped about this. I can see myself picking up maybe an Atomic variant or a Red Beam variant, but considering this one isn't due out until 2027, those probably won't hit until like 2028, so there's no point in me getting excited for them. One other thing I just wanted to mention, going back to the Monster X thing, is I for sure thought there was supposed to be a poll to let people decide on what the monster is that Godzilla is going to be facing. I know there was confusion on it. This is back before I really started doing YouTube. What monsters are going to be on it? Will it be all new ones? Will it be all old ones or whatever? And now it's just silent, and surprise, surprise, it's Monster X. Personally, again, going back to the Condor conspiracy, I think someone was pissed off that the Condor won and they just trashed all poll ideas, which is, I don't know, if that's what happened, that's really stupid, and it's also really bad foresight on them, just knowing internet culture. But can't really change that now. Monster X is coming back. That's fine with me. And until next time, Kaiju fans, peace out, and Minya, take it away.
Says you should like and subscribe.